Piston Cupster here, and today I'm going to be going over everything I got for Christmas that is cars related, as well as some other items I plan on opening soon, and just an overall schedule for the beginning of next year. Now starting at the beginning of the month, I have the Mini Racers Advent Calendar. I finished this on Christmas. Here's the box, and the minis themselves came on this nice display. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it for the rest of the year, but it is nice, and it did come with 4 minis. There was Sally, Doc, Mater, and McQueen, and they all look pretty cool. And now we move over to the main Christmas stuff. First up here, I have Buck Bearingly, just a sealed single from 2017. This will be fun to open sometime at the beginning of next year. Next, XRS Speedy Comet, one of my favorite presents. He is going to stay sealed and will be displayed somewhere special, but I'm very glad to have him. Here's a 2006 sealed Lightning McQueen. He is pretty beat up and has a good bits of damage here and there, but it is really nice to just have one of these just sealed that can be displayed. Here's Doug Throttleman. He's one of my favorite of the Cars 3 stock cars. So having him is pretty sweet. He's my first Mood Springs racer, so he will be a very nice review early next year. Here is Jack DePost. This is the Thailand version from 2018, I believe. So I did opt for the Thailand version as to what I asked for, as I did want the more updated version. I think he looks pretty good, but I'll have to see once he's out of that package later on. And the last sealed Cars Christmas item was the Disney 100 Cruisin' McQueen. Now that I have this one, I do have all 7, I believe, of the Disney 100 cars. So he will be displayed with them on my new display piece you'll see later. On to not sealed stuff. Let's start off simple. Here we have the Spearmint Crew Chief and Ernie Gearson. Ernie's got a little bit of wear and tear there, but having both of these is pretty sweet, as I did need Ernie, and as far as I'm aware, he will not be released anytime soon. This Crew Chief is really sweet to go in the pits, as I did finish building this Crew Chief stand for his Crew Chief to sit on. That looks pretty good. So hopefully these will have some good service on the Speedway of the Southway out here. Next we have a good lot of items. First up is the No Stall hauler. I love No Stall, and I do love the expression on this hauler. I don't have Todd Marcus yet, but we are getting him in 2024, which is very exciting, so this will be to good use. And with that we have No Stall Pity. Very nice. Now after this next one, you'll see the theme with the haulers. Here's the Octane Gain hauler. And I say all these haulers are in pretty good condition. They're definitely much better condition than the Trunk Fresh one was. They all have their windows. They all look pretty sweet. All the decals are intact, no real scratches. Very nice one. And with that we have Octane Gain Pity. I do have Billy oil changer, so this one can be put to use pretty much immediately. Following that, RPM hauler. I really like Winford, Bradford, Rutherford, and having this hauler is pretty sweet. Very nice. And like the others, when there is a hauler, there is a Pity, RPM Pity, and the last present hauler that I have here is the Leakless Claude Scruggs hauler. I think this one is my favorite, just because it really gives you clean, leakless decals. It's almost kind of a brownish, whereas I thought it was black before. So that's interesting. Very nice hauler here. Love Claude Scruggs, love leakless. This one's gonna be a good one. And of course, the Pity, Leakless Pity. And currently that is all the Christmas present items I have. But here's some stuff I bought prior to Christmas, and I will explain as I go through. So this one will be a bit quicker. First up we have Rusty's Lightning McQueen. I bought this from a KSB last year. I just plan on opening him, but I would like to get another one to do a damaged version like I did with my 3D printed one, but a bit more professional as a diecast. So expect a review on pretty much all of these, except for a couple coming early next year. Next is Mario Andretti. He has been sealed for ages. I just have not got around to opening him. I believe he's been sealed since July. He and Jeff. but I will open him early next year. Here's the 2-pack of Manny McGear and Chris Rebstopski. I bought this on the last day of my previous hunt here. This will just be open sometime early next year, maybe in a lot of some of these other ones. Very nice 2-pack. Here's another on the road McQueen. This one I will end up opening just because the package is a little bit damaged, but I bought this one for a very specific reason that I will show you now. There's like a weird unspoken rule at Target that where if you take an empty display and the employees let you, you should at least buy something. So I did buy this, and I'll show you what I got with it. What I got here was this super sweet Cars end cap display. I have my current sealed card on it. Some more will go on there in the future. That is pretty sweet. Now that isn't a thing every Target will let you do. Some of my friends were denied, but I was accepted, thankfully, to get one. So I don't really know how that works. I guess it's up to the employees. Here's Rich Mixon. I reviewed him earlier this year, so he will just be opened either off camera or just in a lot somewhere else with some of these other ones. Adam Rodriguez. I'm actually pretty excited for this one. He could sit somewhere on the layout here as the race fire truck. So having this one is pretty sweet. He'll get his own review sometime next year. And I'll say that when I'm recording this, the growth is looking really good, so thank you all for that. Closing in on 1,000 subscribers, which would be really sweet to get pretty early next year. Here is Road Rumbler McQueen. I bought him in the last hunt. I don't really love the episode he's in, but his design looks pretty sweet, and $279 for this, pretty good. Expect a review on him as well. Here is Jeff Borvet, like Mario. He's been sealed since July. Jeff, I do really like Jeff, so he will be open probably before some of these other ones next year, but maybe January, February range. Noah Gochek, I reviewed him earlier this year. He's kind of in that same group as Rich, where I'll just open them together in a lot or somewhere else. Here's the Chase Race Luck Cam Spinner 2-pack. I bought this one to make a race damage Chase as he was in the Florida 500 crash. And for Cam, I have something special to do with this one, mainly because of those silver rims that are pretty unique to him. So I'll give you a quick sneak peek of that. If Mattel won't release them, I'll just have to make them custom. This is a plastic one, but I do plan on converting this diecast into JP drive. So look out for that sometime next year. Here's Manny Flywheel. This will probably be one of the first ones out of this group I open, because I do love the Piston Cup racers a lot. I bought him at Walmart recently. Walmart is stocking case A of 2024, and I have seen him a few times, but I'm still looking for Todd, the Pizza Planet truck. Here's Manny Flywheel, pretty sweet. Next up, Heyday Smokey. He was in that case B at the HEB. And I do plan on opening maybe somewhere pretty late amongst these. Maybe February, March opening date for him. It really depends on how much free time I have to open these and record. Here's Road Trip Mater. This one I bought in my hunt only because I don't have a normal Mater somehow. I have two of the Cars 2 Mater with the 95. I have the brand new Mater and a couple other Mater variants, but I did not have a normal one. So this one is pretty sweet. Here's Ryan Inside Laney. I have not reviewed him yet, but I do have one. So if I do open him, he may just be grouped in with those other next gens I've already reviewed. Interesting diecast. I bet you can assume what I'm gonna make with him. Here's Raul Sarul. I finally got him after Target started stocking case D. So he's pretty sweet. I will open him sometime soon and add him to my World Grand Prix Racers collection. Luigi and Guido. This one should probably go amongst the first, as I believe every other Radiator Springs Townie I have opened, except for these two. And they're kind of necessary for those races, mainly Guido. So these will be open pretty soon, early January. Rusty's Dynaco Cruz Ramirez. I thought this one looked pretty cool, but I think I will keep it sealed just because this wasn't a livery she raced in. This was only for training. Overall, I do like the golden color. It's just a little strange with those silver rims compared to like the dark gray ones. Anyway, this one will go on that display shelf over there with the others. Cars 1 Ramon. I actually did have this one sealed, so Luigi and Guido weren't the only ones, but I do have another Ramon open. And this one's been sealed for a good bit, and I did accidentally drop him and crack the plastic. But that should be fine as long as the diecast isn't damaged. Because we'll be opening him anyway, just get it on Ramon. So this one's pretty cool. 2022 release. And for our last single, we have everyone's favorite character. Definitely didn't peg one, Darla Vanderson. I bought this one on clearance at Target, mainly just because I wanted race fans. And she could maybe double as a Cal fan, though that is very much the king right there. But we'll see. And I believe the last thing out of everything here is the gray hauler. This one's been sealed for a good time as well. It does look pretty good, but I haven't opened it yet, so I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully we'll be open soon to join those other haulers that I put off screen over there. I'm excited for this one. I was hoping to find the Cal Weathers hauler sometime soon, so I could have both of the Dynaco haulers, but we'll see. And that is all the Cars Christmas presents and updates I have for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Happy New Year, everyone!